Hello guys, welcome back to our channel SciTech Hub. In our previous video, we have shown you how to pass parameters to a function and return some values. Okay, in this video we will get into more depth using functions. We'll use input field to pass value to the function and trigger functions with on-click events. We will also make a simple calculator using JavaScript. Okay. So let's start. First, we need to know how to trigger a function using on-click event. For that, let's go to the HTML page. So let's take the example of welcome message we had shown in our previous tutorial. In last tutorial, we triggered the function from on page load event. Now we will trigger it on click event. Okay. So for that, we need to add a button. Input type button and then another attribute value here, hit it. Okay, so this value attribute is for the level shown on the button. So let's go to the browser, let's refresh it. See, this a button is here and the level is hit it. Okay, if I change this hit it to show it, then it will also change. So show it. Okay, so let me delete this two line, because in this video we will show all the results using that on click event. Okay, not on load event. For click event, we need to add an attribute named on click, and within the on click we need to call a function. So on click attribute is equals to, here we need to invoke the function, right? Show message. So what show message will do, let's define the show message. Okay, it will bind document.get element dot inner HTML is equals to master. We need to pass three parameters, right? Prefix, first name Tony Stark. Okay, so let's go to the browser, refresh it. Now hit the button. See, welcome Mr. Tony Stark. Now we will find the square number by entering value in the input text box and not directly from the code. Okay, so let's go to the HTML file and put a break here and add a text box. So for that, input type text. Yes, there's the button and this is the type. Another type is text. The initial value is blank and we need to give a ID or text number, txt number, as it is text type text. So I'm giving txt and it will take the number, so text number. Okay, and this is the number, level it, number. Okay, and the input type button. Input type value is show result. So result, and on click event need to define a function show result. So if we hit this button, then it will trigger a show result message. And what it will do, this function will fetch the value of this and pass it to the square number and bind the square to the div. Okay, so for that, before So let's define the function show result. And how can we get this value, this input type value? For that, document dot get element by id, the id element id name, text number, this one, this is id text number. So this is the element and value. So by this we can get the input value. Okay, and we need to store it in a variable, so say number. Okay, and we need to pass it in this square of number. Okay, square of number, this will return the square of this number, and we need to bind it in the div result, right? So document dot get element by id result dot inner html is equals to square of number. Okay, so let's go to the browser, refresh it, there's the number. If I put 2, show result, the square of number 2 is 4, right? So let's remove or comment this button. So for that, control KC, this is the shortcut key. So number, if I put 5, show result square of 5. If you want to show this message, this output just below the show result, then simple, you can cut this result and put it here. Okay, so refresh it, 3, so result square of 3 is 9. So let's use this concept and build a simple calculator. Okay, so for that we need 2 input type text. Okay, we have just text, input type text, and let's give the id name as text first number, and another text box, input type text second number. Okay, we also need a drop down to choose operators. So in HTML, for a drop down we need a, this is the way to write drop down. Select, we need to define a id to get the selected value, ideal operator. Okay, and the options and options plus so this is division, this is multiplication, this is subtraction. Okay, so let's go to the browser, how it is showing. Oops, let's, okay, so this is the first number, this is the last number. Let's comment it out. Okay, go to this section and select it, control KC, right? So refresh it. This is the first number, this is the last number. This is the way to add a drop down. Okay, so this plus, this is actually the text, this is only text. If you change it to say sum, it will change it to sum, right? And so let's do plus, and after selecting this thing, after selecting any drop down, we need to pass some value, because we need to know what is this, which one is selected. Okay, for that we can add value attribute with this within this option tag, and value, this value will differentiate this option from this option and this option from these options. Okay, so value multiplication value division. Okay, we also need a button input time button values calculate on click event. This will trigger function calculations. Okay, so let's go to the JS file and define the calculation function, right? Calculation. Okay, so what this function will do, this function first will get this value, this input type text value, this input type text value, and also this is what type of operation is selected, will get that operator, right? So let's take a variable first number, and how can we get this text value? Yes, document.get element by id value. This is the way to get text boxes value. So here the id is text first number, txt first number. Let's put this txt first number. Okay, var second number is equals to document dot get element by id txt second number dot value. Okay, var operators, how can we get this drop down value? This is the same way. So document dot get element by id, document dot get element by id, this select id dot value. So before doing any calculation, let's alert the operators, selected operators. Okay, let's alert it. Go to the browser, refresh it. Okay, so select it, calculate. Yes, see the minus, this symbol is coming from that value, attribute. If I change this value to s m sub sum sub multiplication small division div, that will change the value. Refresh it, refresh this one, select anything, calculate, see sub. Okay, so I think you can understand why we need the value attributes. Okay, so now it's time to do some calculation. Okay, for that we need a switch case. Remember switch case, we need to pass the operators, right? Operators here, switch operators, and value if it is sum, and also we'll need a result, right? So let's say 0. Okay, so result is equals to first number second number, break, the same thing, sum, if it is sum, if it is sub, subtraction, result will be like that, sum, if it is multiplication, then mul, mul, this is, let's copy it, and if it is division, division. Okay, so Alt Shift F to format the code. Let's first alert the result. Okay, result, refresh it, put the number 12 2, see it is coming 122, not 14, the desired result. Why it is coming like this 122? Because this text message, first number, this text message actually taking a string value, means, so this is the first number is taking as a string and this second number is taking as a string. So this operator, this operation is not doing a summation, it is concatenating. So we need to convert it string to number. This is interesting. So first, for this, JavaScript has a function parse int. See parse string converts a string to an integer. Okay, so parse int, and we need to pass this value. Okay, paste it. Okay, let's bind the data. For that need a div result, right? Let's copy it and paste it here. Okay, and document dot get element by id dot inner html equals to the result variable, right? So this is the thing. Let's go. So give a number 13, 1, calculate it, it's 14, right? If I select subtraction 12, multiplication 13, oh, if I change this value, hit the calculate, it's 39, division 4.33333. So this is a simple calculator. That's it for today. In our next video we'll discuss about array. Okay, please hit the like button if you like it, subscribe our channel if you are not a subscriber, and you can also ask any questions, anything related JavaScript, you can write in our comment section, and you can also hit the bell icon to get the notification of our latest video.